So when did your husband start accusing you of cheating?
Honestly, it's been forever.
Forever.
Like it's been going on forever, but it just keeps escalating and escalating.
And what is he accusing you of doing?
So, there's a few instances. So, the first one is he used to have this best friend. They were best friends. One day, he decided to go on a motorcycle ride, and I wanted to go too. He's like, "Do you want to go?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." But we had our now 3-year-old. So, I'm like, "Let me nurse her. You guys get ready, stand outside, talk." Walked out the deck, grabbed my shoes, started walking up the side of the house. And I get to the front of the house where the porch was, and he's like, I hear, "Marco," because we do this cute thing when we're out places. We go, "Marco, Polo."
Yeah, cute little couple thing.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I walk back up the side of the house towards the deck. He's not there. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'm going to go through the house. So I walk up on the deck, go to the back door. I hear him yell again. Now he's at the front of the house. So I'm like, okay, so I walk to the back of the door.
This sounds like a game of tag now.
Yes, it is. Let me show you this, right? So.
Did you bring the house photo?
I did bring a house photo. I did bring a house photo. Now, keep in mind, we are in the middle of renovating. So anyway, so he says he stood on the trampoline and walked and looked up the side of the house on the trampoline, right? But I was standing out where the deck was, right? So I walk to the back of the house, right? Walk down the other side of the house. And he comes, I hear him yell Marco again. He meets me like halfway and where our cars are parked. And he's like, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "I was looking for you."
Yeah.
He's like, "My friend, he was on that side of the house too." He's like, "What were you guys doing?"
So what did he accuse you of that day?
He accused me of giving him a next to the car. Next to the car. He even said, "You have dirty knees."
Not dirty knees. Hold on. So while he's screaming Marco and you're trying to find him with the polo, the cute game y'all do, he thinks you had time to give someone oral sex? His best friend?
His best friend, yeah. He thinks I talked to him. I don't have anything to do with him. And that's not the only thing, right?
What other evidence has he found?
So the next thing is I work from home, right?
Okay.
I have our 3 kids at home. The older kids are at school, but it's just me and the 3 babies. And sometimes I work in the back of the house, sometimes I work in the front. He got home and we were all kind of in the back of the house. He comes over, he sits on his side of the bed, and he's got a trash can here, right? And he's sitting there and he's like, "What's this on the floor?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are you talking about? What's on the floor?" He's like, "Come here and tell me what's on the floor." And I'm like, "It's part of a condom wrapper." I'm like, that's not mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's not mine. I'm allergic to latex."
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
And he's like,
he knows you're allergic to
yes,
latex.
he knows I'm
Okay.
allergic to latex. He's like, "No, it has to be yours." And I'm like, I have no idea where it came from. I'm trying to work and take care of our kids during the day. You're not serious.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, it's not mine, So, but the problem is he likes to dumpster dive. He likes to pull things out of the trash.
Oh.
So come to find out, he had pulled a box out of the trash, and I'm not 100% sure what it had in it, but he said that there was a condom in there. Mm-hmm. But he said there wasn't a condom wrapper. It was just a full condom, and he threw it away in the trash can, right? So since it was a part of a wrapper, it had to be mine.
Well, what will you do if you find out that there's something in his phone?
We'd be done. We'd be
You'd be done?
Yeah, we'd be done. Like, I invest my...
After 6 years, you being accused, all this stuff, if you find one thing, you're like, "I'm finished."
Yeah, because I've invested my entire life with, he doesn't understand how much I love him.
All right, well, I think I'm ready to meet Carl to hear his side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Carl to the show.
You made me so mad.
First off, if you're going to tell the truth. So
Yes,
tell
I
the truth.
am.
Yeah.
I am.
All right, so you got your shot. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I want to hear your side. How do you feel about what she's saying, and what's the lie that you feel, or the other side of the story?
Well, she had most of it right. The whole condom wrapper thing, and the whole friend thing, she had part of that wrong, because she missed me going through the house 3 or 4 more times.
Where was your best friend during this time?
He had to make a phone call is what he said he had to do. So I walked in the house to use the restroom, and I come back out, and he's gone. And she ain't there neither. Well, I get on the trampoline, and I step over far enough to where I could see down the side of the house. She's not there.
But she said that she was nursing your 9-month-old baby. Those are what she told me.
Oh,
You really think giving oral sex?
Oh.
So what did your best friend say when you asked him?
Oh, he left.
So he just
Oh,
left.
he just left. I think he, it's what gave me the bad initiative is, when
Like, you think he felt guilty and just dipped out real quick?
Yeah,
So
but
he
if you're
just-
sitting there talking on the phone, not doing anything at all, like, and someone comes up to you and be like, did my wife give you oral sex? Wouldn't you be upset too? Like, wouldn't you leave?
Are you serious? Are you going to miss the part where I came outside and yelled for you guys
And
both
I
and you
literally-
just disappeared?
I wasn't disappeared. I walked up. We just missed each other. How many other times
you
have
miss
we
Nah.
gone outside and missed each other?
Yeah.
So what other times do you think she cheated? Oh yeah, you think I
You want to go there?
Yeah, I want to go there.
We can do that. So what about
Am
the
I
guy?
go there?
Let's get it out there then. Let's get it out
Swear to
there.
God, I love my audience. They are so messy sometimes. I'm gonna go there.
You guys are
Okay,
great.
okay. Well, what is it?
I work construction, so I was
Yeah.
coming home from work one day. I'm walking in the front door, and I look over and I see something move out of the corner of my eye. Well, there's this guy pushing a bicycle running out of my yard. So I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing? I was like, hey, no, come back here, man. Come
You
here.
got to tell the whole story.
Oh, I am telling
no,
the whole story.
You're not.
Okay.
You forgot to add that you had that junk pile out back, and you hired this guy to get rid of it. And when he knocked on the door, which is on our security camera, he said, "Hey, I'm here to get the rest of it that I forgot." He's like, "Your husband said I could come over and get it."
Yeah,
and,
when he
and
knocked
I
at
said,
the door, he had a shirt on too.
I don't know anything about it. I literally was in the back with the kids
But this
playing.
is a guy that you knew was coming to do work that you agreed to.
This is a guy I've only talked to a handful of times. He did get the stuff out of my yard. That is true. However, why would he run like that? And what was the story behind the shirt missing?
I have no idea.
You know, like,
I have
what's
no
up?
idea.
I'm not going to take my shirt off to pick a dirty-ass door up, excuse me, but
Well, I don't know, and you know what? In all honesty,
Well, I don't know. I would take my shirt off to pick something up because if I'm scared I'm gonna get dirty, I might pick like that. That don't seem that irrational to me. Y'all don't agree with me? Look, they said they don't agree. All right. Well, listen, I gotta ask you a question because I'm taking a lot of notes here, and there's something specific that I'm tracking. I need to know: were you cheated on in the past?
yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
It was pretty horrible. I had met a lady, ended up being in a relationship with her. She had nowhere to go, so I let her come stay with me. Well, let's just say it ended up being the worst outcome and some times 10.
What happened? What did she do?
I had to fight for my life from inside of jail, literally.
But I'm confused. What does she do in the house? This woman.
My family members.
She slept with your
Oh
family
yeah,
members.
while I was at work. And
you were at
his
work.
friends and probably their brother. I really don't know how many of them, but I know a couple of them at least.
And so this woman you trusted
Yeah,
is the reason you were in jail.
yeah, absolutely. And she wanted to get away from me, so the way she thought she was going to do it was get me in trouble so she could stay with my family at that house.
Oh, so yeah.
So the
So
way
she's staying with your family in your family home, and then this makes sense now why you see your wife with your best friend and you feel like there's similar signs.
yeah, a lot of them.
I
Absolutely.
understand. What will you do if you find something in her phone?
Oh, it's over with.
It's done.
I'm done with these games.
So there's a lot on the line here because it said, both of you have said now, if something is found in the phone, you're ending this relationship.
You know, kind of honestly, I'd like to just be honest. You know, we got a lot of work in this relationship. And, you know, to have some clarity is fine. You know, I wouldn't mind some clarity, you know, but I kind of just rather not even know, you know, because I love my kids.
Yeah, got it.
I just want to clear my name. Like, that's all I want to do is I want to clear my name because I am not his ex.
What's making you emotional?
My kids.
You just love them. And you want your family to be whole.
I get that because I love our family and all I've ever wanted was our family. I've only ever wanted our family and I've told you that from the beginning. Like, I'm not here to play games. I'm not her.
I think it's time to unlock the phone.
Okay.
Carl, we unlocked your phone.
Okay.
All right. Virginia, you want to know if Carl has been texting with any other women, specifically one of his exes. Carl, you said you're not. My unlocked the phone investigator searched his text and found that Carl is telling the truth. Virginia, you want to know if Carl has been calling any other women, especially one of his exes. Carl says he is not. My unlocked the phone investigator searched all of his calls and found that Carl is telling the truth.
Told you.
Virginia, you want to know if Carl has been DMing any other women, especially an ex. Carl says he is not. My unlocked the phone investigator searched all of his DMs and found that Carl is telling the truth.
See? No. We still gotta listen to you.
All right.
No, I want to hear
All right.
you.
All right.
So don't be trying to get hugging up on me. I told you the truth. Yeah.
I told
so
you
now
the
let's
truth
hear what
too.
they got
All
to
right.
say too.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
I'm
gonna learn
ready
today.
for this. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
we are.
Virginia, we unlocked your phone.
I
Yeah.
All right. Carl, you want to know if Virginia has been texting with any other men, specifically one of your friends and also one of her exes. Virginia, you said you're not. My unlock the phone investigator searched through all of your texts, both the ones that you have in your phone and the ones you deleted,
Ooh, what's that about?
don't delete anything.
and found that, Virginia, you're telling the truth.
Oh my God, big surprise. Big surprise.
Carl, you want to know if Virginia has been calling any other men, specifically with the area code 419. Virginia says she is not. My unlock the phone investigator searched her calls and found that Virginia is telling the truth.
I told you.
All right, we have one
There's
more.
one more.
We have
There's
one
one
more. Carl, you want to know if Virginia has been DMing any other men, especially an ex and one of your friends. Virginia says she is not. And my unlock the phone investigator searched her DMs and found that Virginia is telling the truth.
Can I have that I told you.
Listen, your wife has proved that she is faithful, and now it's time to prove that you trust her. Because you keep accusing her, and if you keep accusing her, you're going to keep losing her. And I think even more specifically, you're going to lose your family. What's going on in your mind, Carl?
Just well, just like a big weight.
Yeah, I get it.
I was paranoid a lot. I'm still kind of paranoid, but like, I just now like there's this fear that's unrelenting. I just don't think I have to worry so much now. I feel like I can relax a little bit, and maybe we could. I don't know. We can work on it together or something.
As long as we're together, we can do anything.
People who have irrational fears or that paranoia need a safe place because they need that to be the place where they feel secure. This is your safe place. You know that maybe the rest of the world, you might have those fears, and in time you'll start to heal from that. But right now you can go home and know that as I'm in my home, my wife, my kids are my security and they got my back. And if you can remind yourself of that, that will help the paranoia. It will help the rational fears, and you'll start to trust again.
Okay.
Can you tell your wife, I'll trust you?
I'll trust you. I promise.
I trust you too.
All right. Y'all will be all right. I know that. There's a lot of love here, and those kids have good parents. And now that you've acknowledged that, and you know that you can look at this place as security, y'all are going to be able to move forward in the right direction. I wish y'all the best of luck.
ਭਾਈ ਪਤਾ ਕਰਾਓ ਕਿਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਖੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਭਾਈ ਪਤਾ ਕਰਾਓ ਕਿਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਖੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਭਾਈ ਪਤਾ ਕਰਾਓ ਕਿਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਖੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ